Okay, everybody, time to look at your big screen. I'm Paula Cadero, and I am in the room with you right now. And over in the Souls building, the School of Leadership and Education Sciences, in the Mobile Technology Learning Center, we have a teaching innovation studio, and I think my colleague Rich Thome is in that classroom. Ah,
Hi,
Rich
Paula.
Thome, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
So, Rich, we were so fortunate that Dr. Irwin Jacobs, the founder of Qualcomm, provided the funds for us to create a mobile tech learning center. So can you tell us about what you're doing over there?
Yeah, thank you very
I
much,
hand it
Paula.
over.
Very, very pleased to be able to participate here, and welcome to everybody in the room, a lot of my friends and colleagues for many, many years. We have a brief demo here to demonstrate real and virtual classrooms. Taking place in this very brief demo, you'll see some very interesting things that are a vision of the future, something that we're going to be taking advantage of here in the Mobile Technology Learning Center. So we are a research center. We're very, very fortunate to have received funding, as Paula indicated, to be able to research the impact of mobile technology across this country. And recently, we have contracts abroad as well. We have 5 fine researchers that are out doing this kind of research day in and day out, and they're doing a great job. Tonight, what I'd like to demo a little bit, though, is how that impacts our work here in professional learning. So to begin with, we all know this. Everybody in this room is dedicated, of course, to what we're doing in terms of trying to transform education to create digital students, kids that will be ready for the 21st century. So it starts with that. We must, and we know we must, be able to train our teachers to get them to the place where they will be able to deliver this in the same confident and professional way that they deliver instruction today. That takes resources. And I want to thank everybody in this room. I've been around the Classroom of the Future Foundation for a number of years, and your contributions have made this vision for San Diego a reality. It's going to take those resources as we continue to grow. And it takes visionary leaders everywhere. If we don't have visionary leaders, we won't get very far. And I know everyone in this room agrees with me that leadership is key and critically important. So I want to talk a little bit about the Speak Up survey from Project Tomorrow. Many of you in the room are familiar with that. But students had ideas, and you know what those ideas are. We all have children or we have grandchildren that are usually on their mobile devices. So what about schooling? What about here when we want to present good key content information in schools? What do they want? Well, they want access to websites, without a doubt. They want to be able to go to that website and use that site as a learning tool. They want access to mobile devices that they can take home, that they can use at school, use at home, whether it's BYOD or if it's a device in the school. They want access to that device to enhance their learning. They want an internet connection that's reliable, always works, always brings in the kind of bandwidth that they need to be able to get to those accesses. We know that when we have a classroom, access a YouTube video, etc. They want 24/7 access to their teachers because that's critical for the school day to go beyond just that 8 to 3 or 8 to 4 time period. And they can access their teachers as they work in their own personalized learning environments. And finally, they want access to devices, and we're all acquiring those here in California and across the country. The Speak Up survey, Project Tomorrow, also talked a lot about teacher needs. And here you're going to see a brief version of our real and virtual classrooms. In this short time period, we can't talk about all of the features that we have with this setup, but first thing teachers said is they want access to support. Everybody is at a certain level with regard to being able to master the digital devices to the degree that they're able to really teach with them and allow students to do things in personalized learning environments and project-based learning environments to be able to learn. And I think I have someone that might want to comment about access to support. Hi, this is Lynn.
That's right, Rich.
Yeah. Hi, Lynn. Lynn's in
Hi,
Chatsworth,
everybody.
California. And I can tell you, Lynn,
That's
how
right.
are you? Good to see
I'm
you.
great, thank you.
How
But
are things in Chatsworth?
You're right, Rich.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes teachers do need access to support that may not be in the same building as them. They may be in another city, another country, another part of the world. And that's what we're demonstrating here, how you can bring in an expert teacher from another location to help co-teach.
And that's one of the fun. Thank you very much, Lynn. We really appreciate that. And that's one of the
Thanks,
fine
Rich.
features of this. We all want the best expertise in our classrooms for our students. So thanks again, Lynn. What else do teachers want? Teachers want technology available, obviously, so they can use it and get better at it, to teach better with it, and professional learning, which is the business that we're in. Again, we're a research center, and we have research going on throughout the country and again abroad. That informs our professional development and what we would like really to be able to impart to teachers as far and wide as we can. So, some keys to implementation. I know that you in this room know that. Some key practices that we've found to be really important to make sure teachers know before they leave our sessions. One, frame technology as a tool, not an end in itself. It's just a tool. Teachers will teach, learners will learn. This is a marvelous tool to be able to get that done. And we want to support our early adopters. It's really critical that when people begin to experiment, they'll be at different levels, but we want to make sure that we support them in their efforts. To build the highest quality, we need to give teachers time. I think every teacher in this room would say that. Time for them to be able to collaborate, for them to be able to take time in professional learning communities to get that done. And obviously, for both students and teachers, we want to differentiate training for styles and levels. So we are, again, conducting research in these areas and many more, and we're also providing professional development in these areas. So at this point, if we do this right, what's the impact of mobile technology? I'll go through this quickly. It improves access to quality information. We have to teach teachers how to teach students how to sort that out, to find out what information is real, what they can really use, and what's valuable, because there's so much information out there on the internet, via the World Wide Web, etc. It enhances communication. We want our teachers and our students to collaborate, to be able to communicate with one another, to share new learnings. We want our kids to create new knowledge with digital technology. That's what this mobile technology will do. Free up teacher time. Teachers can plan better, be partners in learning, create good decisions about the teaching and learning. They need time to do that. When kids are in professional learning, personalized learning environments, teachers have that time to do that. It extends the purpose and audience for student work. Can't forget that, because kids want to publish. They want other people to see it. It's a great way to make learning relevant. And finally, it shifts teacher and student roles. As Michael Fullen said, teachers will become partners in learning and guide students through teaching exercises and learning exercises that give them the best possible education that they can.